So the way I run my business, and this would go for myself personally, for employees, and also how we treat our customers and deal with our customers, it's the same way I lead my life, and it's super easy if you do it. And it's basically, I don't lie, and I don't rip people off. I'm always trying to do things that are win-win, It's good for me and good for other people, because I find that if you're honest and you're authentic, you're true to yourself, and that's what you share with people, then life's really freaking easy. We look at business from the viewpoint of a customer. Like, if I'm the customer, what's the best case scenario? Like, what's gonna freaking wow me and make me stoked to do business with this company? And that's how we still operate. We say, well, I want like the coolest stuff that fits perfect, and I'm gonna have all the information I need before I buy, and it's gonna ship right away. And if I have a question, I can call and I can get help with it. And we just try and do everything that we want as customers, and then it makes things really easy, because if you're looking out for your customers and not just for your bank account or yourself, then naturally I think business follows.
With the customer service, like the power that he gives me to take care of these people, how, if that was you, how would you feel if this happened? I mean, he's the owner of the company, but he's one of us kind of thing. So he knows, like, oh, that's not a good situation that it happened like this. What can we do to make this better? Let's try to help this out. That's how he would want to do it, or things like that. So yeah, it's cool.
We have vibrant base of customers and enthusiasts and people who support us in more ways than just being a paying customer, but meaning, people who are down for the cause, we're into what we're into.
I think a big misconception is, people think we're a huge company, but there's only 12 of us, and that's including Tyler and Kyle.
Mikey mentioned that on some forum, some guy posted that we're some big corporation and we're ripping people off, and people just piled on in our support saying, what the heck are you talking about? And I love that, because we don't need to worry about refuting, the odd naysayer, because there's nothing to refute. I think people are so used to getting screwed, honestly, by businesses that people get blown away. If we have someone who has a subpar experience for whatever, it's our fault or it's a shipping problem or whatever, we take care of them. And man, that's something that, like, you get someone who's pissed and then they're expecting to get screwed, and then you make it right, and we lose, we spend we spend money to make that customer happy, whether it's shipping out a replacement part or overnighting it or whatever, and it changes their attitude, because they're so ready to get screwed over that it almost kind of shocks them. And those people often tend to be our biggest ambassadors, enthusiasts. They're the one out there who's then telling everyone how we're stand up and did a good job. The way I look at it, we throw a big camp out like the Lowbrow Get Down, and we're drinking beer and sleeping in the dirt with guys camping out, swimming in the quarry, riding motorcycles. Well, of course they're going to do business with us. Why wouldn't they want to? It's developing those relationships that are real relationships, the camaraderie, having a good time, you have a good time with someone, you trust them. When it's authentic and it's legit, it's super easy. I think people who have trouble in many industries, but even like in motorcycling for sure, because they're posturing,
We're trying to manufacture an image.
Right, I'm not a tough guy, don't fuck with me, but I'm not gonna, look like a tough guy. I like to have fun. I ride motorcycles and smile, it's a good time. And I think that's the reality of it for people, So I think just being real. I didn't know how to do anything on a motorcycle when I first started riding. Everyone starts somewhere, and being honest about that stuff, it's just real, it's regular. Where the machismo, the bravado, it's like, I think it's ridiculous. I think it's like so transparent and absurd. And simply by not doing that and just being real, if someone's full of shit or if they're authentic. And that's kind of it in a nutshell. It's like, if we do what's right, and what's right is, standing behind our products, providing cool parts, designing great new products. We don't spend a bunch of money on advertising or things like that, but we spend a lot of money on making our customers happy. It's easy to know what parts to make or what to do, or how to reach out to people who might be interested in what we do, because it's what we're interested in. So it's pretty, I don't know, it's just natural. It's just, we're in the motorcycle business because we love motorcycles. We're not in the motorcycle business just to make money. It's more than that. It's a passion, it's a creative outlet, and I don't know, I feel like I love what I do, and I love that we built this. To me, business is like, it's building your own world. So no one would give either one of us this job. You know what I mean? Like, it just isn't happening. So we had to make the job, right? And so we make the company that we would want to work for and hire the people we want to work with and do business the way we want to do business. And now it's all on our terms. To me, the way all businesses should be run.
He wants to make sure that you're having a good work experience. He knows that, this is a job, and one thing is, there's not really a turnover rate here, because when people come here, they love working here so much that nobody leaves.
It's been really inspirational to see how he does things and to see how it trickles down into the whole staff, but then also how it translates into what we do as a business. Like, he doesn't see it as a business. It's a hobby, it's a fun thing, and he treats everyone with respect and equally, and we all have fun together. And to see it as not just a business, but a organization of fun and creating is brilliant to see. The stuff that he puts out and drive that he does to create parts, to be innovative and above everyone else in this industry, it's pretty special also to be a part of. I feel proud to come to work every day and help create his vision and my own vision. That's the other thing. He always pushes everyone to have their own vision, but as long as it's a united front and in certain aspects, it's really cool to see that he's very supportive in that.
He's very down to earth. He treats everyone here at the shop with respect and kindness, because of the fact that we were friends before I started working here, which was also, he almost didn't give me a job working here, because he said, he goes, "Todd, I'd like to give you a job working for me. I think we could use you, but I'm a little concerned because we're friends, and I don't want to lose our friendship because the new job doesn't work out for you." He's just a really super nice guy that there's nothing you can find that you don't like about him. It's the fucking truth. I know it is. You can ask anybody about Tyler, and he's modest too.
He, goes above and beyond for all of us, as employees, and just friends too, and that's cool. And your boss is, a friend, and you feel, comfortable, and you can talk to him, and not feel weird like, oh no, that's the boss.
What Tyler does for us is super awesome. I've never had a boss that, goes out of his way and actually notices that you're, working hard and actually appreciating it. It's very family oriented here, and that's what I love most about it, because it's like, not only did, I get like a cool new job, like I gained a family, and I think that's like the best thing about it.
It's just like working for a family, obviously Tyler and Kyle being brothers. We all have our own quirks, we all have our own way of doing things, but it all seems to work.
Yep, Tyler is CEO, so that means my brother is the boss. And, most of the time we were on the same page, and, but here and there, we're still brothers. So here and there, that kind of gets pulled into disagreements, and it can be pretty funny.
It's the culture, it's from the up down. So I have to say that I'm just really impressed that I raised such wonderful young men, and that they're taking care of their individual families, because they each have their own family, and that they take care of Lowbrow like a family.
The majority of the employees that are here have been here from the beginning. We've seen a couple of people come and go that went for other opportunities, but a lot of the people that are here today were here when the business got its initial start in the first warehouse.
I don't want to, for instance, be some old guy with a bunch of money. That wouldn't make me happy. What makes me happier is saying, hey, I'm going to provide jobs. I'm going to provide people with the opportunity to make good money and have a lot of perks and benefits. So we do everything we can to go beyond like the average. Basically, it's like we want to take care of everyone, because these people all around me are my friends, and some of them are my family. When the company does well, everyone here does better. And I want, years from now, I want everyone to be really excited that we've all been working together, and had that opportunity.